Hello my friends, welcome to my channel where I make Affinity fun and easy to learn. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a simple birthday flyer like this inside of Affinity Studio, right? If you've not gotten the Smart Designer Premium assets, now is the best time to get it. Inside of this asset consists of flyers, templates, and PNG, background, text, and 3D fonts for your project. So do well to click the link in the description of the video to get yours. If you have not subscribed, kindly hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any beautiful post I'll be dropping anytime from now. Without having to say much, let's get started. So the first thing I'll do is click on File and New like this. And I'm going to click on social media. 4x5 is the size. 300 and everything else stays the same. I'm using inches here. So we're greeted with this blank canvas. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my rectangle like this and draw my rectangle like this, and I'm going to draw another one. I'm going to start here. So we have two rectangles, right? Now you might not see the difference, right? So I have rectangle 1, rectangle 2. We're just going to go ahead, click on the outline and click on none, so I don't have an outline on any of them. All right, the same thing too for this one, outline none, then click on the color. To differentiate, I'm just going to give this a different color. So come here and I'm just going to select this color here like this. Go over to a folder, and the first image I'm going to bring in is this. Now, like I said, it's a good practice to get your colors from your resource file, like your elements. Now I'm going to change this color here. I'm going to drag this and I'm going to select a color from the subject. Somewhere around here is good, and you can see how I did that very easy. So I have my first color in place. I'm just going to click on this and I'm going to select radial. So for this part here, I'm going to click on white like this, and I'm going to extend this out like this. Move this place a bit like this until I have something like this. Now with this second rectangle, right, I'm going to click on my eyedropper, drag, and I'm going to select a color from the shades here. And of course, it's going to be this green. I'm just going to make it deeper by dragging this down here. Now, to get an in-depth analysis of how to actually use the eyedropper tool, you can check out this video where I explained most of the tools inside of the Vector and Pixel Studio. So now that I have this in place, I can hide this, and I'm going to my source file. The link to download these files is in the description of this video. So drag and drop here like this, and what I'm going to do here is I want to blend this. So to do that, I'm just going to select my transparency tool and I'm just going to drag like this, and boom. Now that I have this in place, I'm just going to change the blend mode to overlay. Where is it? Okay, so overlay here, and I'm going to reduce the opacity also. So reduce the opacity somewhere around here is good, and I'm going to increase the size like this, make it bigger. So it's going to be somewhere here. You can see I'm zooming out with my scroll wheel, and I'm going to power clip it inside here. So just dragging and drop on top of it clips it inside like this. So I'm going to turn this on, and let me adjust this. Click on this, click on the file itself, and I can adjust this to where I want it to be. Where I want it to be here. I'm going to click on this and click on flip horizontal. Okay, this is good. And I can make this bigger like this, and I'm okay with what I have here like this. So next thing I want to do is go over to my resource file and drag in this image here. So this is the second image I'm going to be using. I'm going to position it here, the bottom right. And the next thing I'm going to do is select my rectangle tool like this, drag and drop like this, and make this deeper. Select the transparency tool and drag from the bottom to the top like this, and space this out just a little bit. Drag this all the way to the top here like this, till you have something like this. Drag to the top like this, till you have something like this. Okay, so this is nicely done. Select your rectangle, and a couple of things I want to do to actually make this design work. So draw a rectangle, select your eyedropper tool. Once again, go over to the skin and select a color, and you can modify this here. You can see how easy that was. So space this one out like this, bring this one inside, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this one by turning the wheel. So I have an orange and a yellowish color. Select my text. Yes, select the text. And I'm going to change to the font that I used. And you can get all of this inside of the Smart Designer Premium Assets. The link to download that is in the description of this video. I'll make this white. And I'm going to go to character. Spacing, I'm going to type something here. I think this does it. Drag here. And drag here like this. And extend this to this point. Duplicate this, Ctrl J, and double click to activate the text tool. Type what you need to type here. This is going to be birthday. And click on this and adjust it just the way you want it. Somewhere around here is good. Select your text tool and make sure you reduce this to 50 before you start. And I'm just going to have my date and month here. Make this a little bit smaller. And now I'm going to hold down Control and Shift to resize this, and I'm going to place it somewhere there. Now to make this information pop, I'm going to put something underneath, but before then I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to use this to write the name. Alright, easy peasy, short and easy. So I have the name in place like this. The next thing I'm going to do here is make this date pop. So how do I achieve this? Very easy. I'm going to make sure it's below the text. I'm going to select my ellipse tool or a circle, hold down Shift and Control to draw a perfect circle. Like this. Use your selection tool or your move tool to move it in place like this. And make this slightly smaller like this, and probably you want to change the color. So I'm going to use my eyedropper to select a light color here, and this is going to be the color. You can see that I've been working with everything inside of my resource file. All right, I'm not using an external color, I'm using everything inside. So I'm going to apply live Gaussian blur to this, and just to make it stand out. When I'm done, click on the X, and this is what you have. Right? So if you've gotten to this point, if you learned something valuable, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of the things I'll be dropping anytime from now. The last thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over to brightness and contrast. I'm going to turn up the contrasts. I'm going to go up just a little bit, and for the brightness I'm going to increase just a little bit, and click on the X like this. And for this background, I'm going to add noise to this, and you can see the difference here. So guys, this is how I achieved this design. If you've liked this video, like I said, make sure you don't click out without subscribing, and also turn on the post notification. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.